Okay, that's a start right there. Now let me see. Now let me see about. Good morning, Sherry. How are you? I got me a new light source, so I hope everything looks good on camera. It's snowing again. It's cold here and very cloudy. It looks like it could snow, but they're not calling for snow here. But it's cold here too. I had to turn my heat back on. So I was able to get the bus completed. Thomas, ooh, 31 degrees. It's a little bit warmer than that here, but not a lot. How are you today, Thomas? All right, so today what I'm going to work on is part of this exhaust coming out of here. I'm going to work on this exhaust that's coming out here. Oh, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that exhaust in the same, I'm going to use the same color pattern across here on this exhaust back here that I used right here on the side of the bus. So I'm going to use the same pattern. How does the picture look, guys? Because like I said, I got a new light source. Yeah, I had to add that. I'm not an artist, so it didn't turn out quite as good as I hoped, but at least we can tell what that is. Okay, good. So now I just got to figure out where I want to start. I want to start this maybe. So I'm going to start this like this. I'm just going to pick one. Now it's going to probably take me just a little bit to get used to the difference in the light source, but I do believe I'm going to like this a lot better for myself. And what I'm thinking is that I can use the same color pattern back here that I used on the side of the van, and nobody's ever actually going to notice that. They will not notice that the pattern is the same. Now, Casey is supposed to be coming over here a little bit later, but I don't think she'll get here in time for the live stream. She's not going to come over until a little earlier this afternoon, if she actually makes it, because it does look like it might be rainy. Yeah, this page is very busy. I have a hard time coloring these pages because every little tiny section has to be a different color. But it's just like the that page that we did, Sherry, in the Zen garden, where we have objects in both pictures, yours and mine, that are the same. But if you set them side by side, people would not realize that because they wouldn't be expecting that, so they're not looking for it. Well, Thomas, it sounds like you're going to have a fairly nice day. That's nice. Yeah, I'm going to get that picture back out here in a minute. Wow, this light is very bright. So when I look up at my laptop, it's like everything just goes dark until I get used to this bright LED light set up here. Yeah, it's really bright right here in my face. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, we're having the same situation with temperatures here too. Okay, this thing is working in an exact direction that's totally opposite of what I need. So I'm going to have to lay my hand up here in front of the camera, guys. I don't have a choice. I got to try to learn to be able to color like this without moving the book. Because every time I start moving the book around, I end up getting the picture off camera and I won't even realize it. So I just got to try to learn to work however I can. We still have what they call blackberry winter here, so we still got more cold coming. I couldn't even keep that one little tiny flower on camera. Sorry guys, I gotta get up underneath here like this. is the only angle in which I can move my hand since I have these braces on. I don't really like the idea of having to color from this angle, but like I said, I start moving the picture around, I'm going to get it off camera. Of course, having my hand up here creating all this shadow defeats the purpose of the light that I just bought. But I can see I'm not having a choice. I can't reach it from the other side. Just because it's perfectly parallel with my body, it's not going to work. Okay, yeah, I know there's a lot of shadows. I could tell I had my arm up a little out of the way, but I'm still casting a lot of shadows. But oh, did you notice my windshield? Let's go back over here for a second. Did you notice the windshield? I put that little polarized strip across the top of the windshield. Yeah, I thought it needed that part. Well, Thomas, that is something I will consider doing. And maybe for this anyway. I probably won't do that for all my PlayStation live streams and stuff like that. But this one by default will put that in the description so I don't have to type it out every single time. That's why it's in the description for the channel. Okay, let's see here. Thomas, if I put my email, the channel email in the description, are you going to send me a picture? Oh, hi, Stacy. How are you? You got recovered from the birthday party yesterday? Oh, okay. Now, does that rental company have to come pick up the bouncy house today, or does it? How does that work? Oh, last night. Okay. Well, that's good. It's always good when a new experience like that goes smoothly. That way, you know you can trust those people again. Should you want to do something like that again? Wow. Well, you can't really go wrong when you rent one of those things for a party with kids. So even bigger kids like them. Wow. I figured you might have a new couple of kids that you didn't even know lived in the neighborhood. Yeah, just have like a block party. And the one thing I wanted to avoid, I was not able to avoid. And I'll show you what that is here in just a second. I don't think it's going to matter at this point, but I did not want this green on the outside edge, but it's okay because it doesn't touch this over here. So that's all right. I just didn't want the green and to be right next to where this green will be over here. Oh, okay. Except I don't think I get there till Saturday, do I? Rainbow Kittens. Danielle, how are you? Oh, new furniture. Awesome. Very awesome. Well, thank you very much. I'll show you the bus here in a minute. Let me finish this right here. Okay, now we can zoom out and see the whole page. And then I'm going to use this same color pattern from here over here too on this part. Thank you. That's looking good. I don't know, probably another, I don't know, 72, 80 hours. I might be done. Well, I don't know. That might be a rush job if I'm done that quick. Okay, so let's see. We're going to come up here. We're going to come up to this part. And I don't want to turn the book. So I just have to zoom it down to enough to where the actual, about like that, about like that right there. We'll just go this way. Let's see. This is a much better direction for me to be coloring than the other direction. That was very difficult. That's okay, Danielle. No worries. Now, with this new light that I got, I am able to have my phone, my camera, a little bit more out of my way. So it is a little bit easy. I'm not hitting my head on it quite as much. Now, every time I see the letters KK like that, that reminds me of one of my friends in Hawaii. We called him KK. His name was Kenneth Keone, and in Hawaiian, Keone means John. And I had several friends named Keone. So we called this one KK for Kenneth Keone. Sherry, what are you coloring on this morning? And for those who may be watching and not in chat, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, okay. Man, this totally turned out the way I didn't want it to because I didn't want this blue to be on the edge either. Darn it. Thomas, I probably will not move back to Hawaii. It's too expensive to live there on retirement. I would not be able to afford. Now, if I had other family members that would move there, then I wouldn't mind moving with them. But living in Hawaii is something I wanted to do from the time I was in high school. So when I did have the opportunity to do that, I did. Actually, had a couple of my friends from Hawaii pass away since I've left there. Okay, now that's all of that pattern. But I want to look up that book that you just mentioned, Sherry. Yeah, I just bookmarked that entangled landscapes. That's another Zen style, from what I can tell, kind of a Zen style art. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me see here. Now, the other day it was suggested. Oh, Thomas, I answered that already. Perhaps you must not have heard me. I said that living on retirement, it is too expensive to live in Hawaii. If I had family members that moved to Hawaii, I would consider going with them. But I would not just go there by myself at this point. I would not be able to afford it. I wondered why you had retracted the previous question. So I hope you heard my answer. I don't know if people hear me or not. I'm not too old for travel. I'm getting ready to travel next weekend. I'll be traveling to Houston, Texas. Thomas, did you hear my reply to your question? Or maybe, Oh, yeah. That'll probably take a few days. Thomas, did you hear my answer to your question? Sorry, guys, I've got a trash truck running outside and it's very loud. I've been attempting to reply to Thomas, but I don't know if he's able to hear my answer or not. Uh, Drop the pencil. These braces can make it really difficult sometimes. Well, I'm trying to wait for that trash truck to get done. He's taking his time. It's very loud. I have to yell. I don't like yelling, so I'm just trying to wait. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I never really know. Okay, there's oh, okay. From Idaho. So you're back in Pennsylvania. So are you like in the Butler area or more over like in the Lancaster area? Okay, Thomas. Sometimes I can't tell. It's hard to tell because there's such a lag. So sometimes it's hard to tell if people can actually hear me or not. I'm trying to kind of figure out where I want to maybe go to next. Let me see. That truck is still outside. I can't believe it's taking that guy that long. Now, let's see. Thomas, why do you keep retracting your messages? Just curious. We'll work on this right here a little bit, guys. Because now it's just a matter of just jumping around, filling in these different shapes. All right, that truck is gone. Hard for me to talk when that truck is out there because it's so loud. Danielle, how long are those injections supposed to last? Or when are you supposed to go back? Seven fields. Okay. I've not heard of that, but I have been to Butler before. That's why I was able to use it as a landmark many, many years ago. Dee Dee, how are you? I would say my favorite pie is, I guess, probably apple. Although I do like a chocolate pie with a mint chocolate chip ice cream. Yeah. Thank you, Sherry. Oh, okay, Thomas. I was just curious, but that does make sense. Let me zoom out here so Dee Dee can see our whole bus. I pretty much only really like two kinds of pie, and that's hot or cold. Thank you, Dee Dee. My dad used to say that all the time. Okay, Thomas. Now, do you live in an apartment or do you guys have like your own house? Like that type of Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I don't know how they go about promoting videos. I don't really know that much about that part of YouTube. I know at one time it seemed like they were recommending some of my videos and then they kind of stopped doing that. I don't know why, but I don't know why they started either. But seems kind of random to me. Down, you're down from 10,000 what? Down to 1,000 views? You got that? You're getting that many views? Wow. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, got to get that number back up there. That's money. That's the kind of views you need when you get monetized. I'll be glad to have a few weeks break from my neighbor's barking dog. Hello,
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have the one that they sent you January 1st? Like the one that you unfold? That's long.
For the Social Security thing, I gave what they sent me to you.
Well, this is what you gave me.
Huh?
But this is what you gave me. This was what was in my box. But it shows 878 and then says you only get 778,
Yeah.
but it's not showing you what you get the deduction for.
Child support.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's not on there? Oh, that's
No, it doesn't. That's why I was asking if you had that
Yeah,
other
no.
form, because this one doesn't tell me where that extra $100 was going to.
Yeah, no, child support.
They take it out for child support.
Yeah.
Okay. Because last year it showed that you had insurance. You don't have insurance with them this year, or you don't pay for the insurance with them this year.
I have Medicare.
Uh-huh.
I have Medicaid.
But they don't take anything out of yours. How much do you actually, are you actually getting the 778? That's what you get.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not paying for insurance.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
But
Okay,
then
that's what it was.
But then they sent a thing, they started paying.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what it was, because last year you got that huge deductible and this year you don't, so
Right.
it's changing your rent. That's why I wanted to
Are they
double.
going up or-
Yeah, it's going up,
Oh,
because you don't have that $2,000 coming off from where you pay the insurance. Because last year your insurance amount gives you a extra deductible off of there,
oh.
and now that you don't pay insurance, so I think it goes up almost $100.
Oh, wow, that much.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
But that's why I wanted to check, since there was such a big difference here. I was like, but it's not showing what you were
Right.
paying. So I wanted to make sure you weren't still paying for insurance. Okay, I'll use this then. I mean, this is fine. I just wanted to make sure, because the other one actually breaks
Right.
it down. So I wanted to see.
Right.
So I will finish it up then and then come back up and let you sign everything.
Well, I can just come down to your office if you just
Okay.
want to give me a time. What time do you want me to come down?
But, I mean, all I gotta do is print it out. Right?
Okay, I got a little bit to do here.
You're fine. You come and see me here in just a little bit then.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, honey.
Sorry, guys, that was my landlord. Okay, Danielle, sorry. My landlord showed up, my manager, apartment manager. Oh, I got bad news. My rent's going to go up about $100 a month. No, I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm gonna do just a little bit more here, guys, and then I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go down to the office and sign some paperwork. Oh, I could tell by the look at her face when she said my rent was gonna change that that was not good. Asked her, I said, is it gonna go up or down? And she said, up by almost $100. That's crazy. No, I'm not too excited about it. There's nothing I can do about it though. So she said it's because I used to have to pay for my Medicare, but then the government started paying for my Medicare. So now, since the government subsidizes my rent, I get to start doing that myself. So I got to tell you guys, if you can stay out of the system, stay out of the system because you're just going to get hurt. It's just going to keep hurting you forever. Well, I don't think my rent goes up until maybe June. I guess I'll be finding out here shortly, just a few more minutes. Yeah, I wish I could get out of the system because once you get in the system, everything that happens, it just costs you more and more money. Oh, I didn't have that part of my light turned on. Yeah, it's designed to keep you down and it will keep you down. So if you don't have to get in the system, don't get in the system. And if you have to get in the system, get out as quickly as possible. That's my advice. Well, that's now what's causing me and a huge, my rent's going to more than double because $100 increase is more than what I pay for rent now. All right, guys. I'm going to have to wrap this one up so I can go down to the office, take care of that paperwork, get some bad news. Yeah, I know, Dee Dee. I can't really afford mine either. Well, obviously. All right, guys, I'm just going to leave it sit right here. I'll probably come back later on and work on, like, finish out some of this anyway. Well, it's all right. It is what it is. But yeah, I was not anticipating that kind of news, but it is what it is. I still have a roof over my head, so. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Sherry, Thomas, thanks for coming. Dee Dee. Yeah, don't forget to send me that picture, Sherry. Thomas, have a great day. For those who are watching and not in chat, have a great day. Thanks for joining us. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, God bless.